Alrighty, what has happened to my microphone? Somebody has fiddled with my things.
The fiddle.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddle.
Jävla skit! Yes, I seem to be lower than you. Or am I?
Lower the mic.
Lower the mic. Can you talk at the same time as I am so I can see our sound waves?
At the same time where
yes.
You are,
Oh, well, they seem to be quite similar.
Similar,
I don't know.
yes.
Similar.
It looks very similar here.
Similar here too.
Very
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Also very.
Alrighty then. Welcome back to another episode of the Sketchbook Heroes podcast with me, Elias.
And me, Robert.
Episode 222.
No, we don't have that. We should have had it. The what's the one? No. My brain just went blank.
Yeah, just like tuturu. Ah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with tuturu.
Yeah, that's it.
Tuturu.
Yeah. Can't unhear it.
Unhear it. Yeah.
Damn
That's
it.
all I have in my head.
Yeah. Another week, another dollar or whatever. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So you had news. Big news.
I've got big news.
Big news.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the theme of this episode, I think. But yeah, big news. I am ditching Fatbird, I guess. Yeah. No, a lot of stuff happened. I'll try to keep it brief.
Like my briefs?
Yeah.
No.
just because.
So the worst.
No. So as everybody knows, I hope by now, Fatbird, the little shop that I started working in a year ago, has expanded into a bigger, broader, fatter bird. Yes, nice.
Should switch the name to Fatter Bird.
Well, the name is now the Fatbird, so just to rub it in. But that also came with a lot of stress, and with all that stress, as most of you remember, when I went on my rant with the boss, just came out wrong, kind of ugly, bad. And that has been going on for a few months, and it's been really rubbing me the wrong way, and I've been trying to let it go, but I haven't been able to. And while that has been sort of growing in irritation, I've started thinking about, well, what are my other options? And in the back of my head, kind of always has been where I started, Huckleberry, which is where where I did my apprenticeship. I did my first 5 years as a tattoo artist. And I've always had that as, that good ex-girlfriend that you compare every other girl to.
Never, but
no,
yes.
Of course not. Kind of like that, So Huckleberry has always been the one that got away. And now I got her back. So I am returning to Huckleberry, my roots.
Very
and
cool.
Kind of, I think my goal with this is carrying on the torch from my mentor and just trying to, again, conquer the world with love and peace, as a tattoo artist.
Loving the peace! Loving the peace!
When you talk for too long without swallowing your saliva and you just start watering up, it just sounds like I'm tearing up because it's so emotional.
But it's not.
No,
it's only dragon.
Snot.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
No, I'm super excited.
And they took you in
and
with open arms. Like
yes,
they were
they
so
did.
excited.
So the whole thing with what I was going to say, the long story is that we had to shut down the Fatbird this week because of renovations, because we haven't been able to do everything that needs to be done. And with that comes, well, I'm losing a full week of work, or I just sort of go and work somewhere else for this week. And Huckleberry just took me in straight away. And that, I think, just sort of cemented it. That was the sign that I needed, that, well, here's a studio that really wants me, that sort of, I come in and they just jump on me and give me hugs and like, dude, yes. And they're so excited just to have me there. Even if it was just for that week, they were so excited to have me back. And that's what I've been missing. Just acknowledgement that
but
I
also
exist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super cheesy.
No, but
Or
it's
it makes
basic.
me feel kind of egotistical as a fucking son of a bitch. But it's that little thing, the one that we talked about,
But
just
it makes
recognition,
all the difference.
a little
like,
pat on the back.
it's just like being noticed, just, like for doing a good job, and having colleagues, like something to look forward to at work. Because most places that I've worked, like that's what's been missing,
Yeah.
So like you need good colleagues, like even the worst jobs can get manageable with good people.
Yeah.
That's why you usually stick around in shitty places.
That's exactly it. It's the friends and the family that you create at this workspace. And they really have been the extended family ever since I left or ever since I started. And, it's always good times when I meet them, whenever we sort of run into each other on conventions or whatever it might be. It's always made it kind of harder for me to like not go back. I really, every time I meet them, I miss working with them. They're great people, phenomenal artists, and they just feel like home. I think that's the simplest way of putting it. And this is not me talking shit about Fatbird at all. I really would have loved to work with everybody that comes in or is going to be the Fatbird. They're all amazing artists and great people. It was just like this one little thing, the thorn in the side, the thing that just kept poking me. It just didn't work. It took me to the edge and further, and I let it go on for too long. And that is why the abrupt change.
This
like
year.
literally, it just today, everything happened today.
Yeah.
I came into Fatbird to just sort of pick up the stuff to work at Huckleberry for this week, and that's it. But in the back of my head, I had already moved. And then I came in, and then the boss said that she wanted to talk, and I was like, okay, good, because I also want to talk. And then we had the talk, and I just hear Jackie Chan now. And
I was like, no.
and with that talk came pretty much me just saying, well, yeah, I want to move on. Like this isn't the place for me.
Yeah.
And like and still left, I hope at least in good terms, big hugs, and I told them with all respect and love, like I'm not doing this to fuck around with anybody. I don't hate or dislike anyone. I love everybody and really wish them all the best, but for me this is the better choice. And it just happened so naturally as well. Like, again, the universe just came in and served this perfect Christmas table, julbord, for me. And
Jolbird.
the Jolbird. The Jolbird.
The Jolbird.
Yes. So now...
Goddamn Jolbird.
It's time to eat. Yeah. That's right. Everybody knows what I mean. I keep fucking rattling it. How are you doing?
This became a Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah. And we also moved and houses and all that stuff. And
A lot of stuff.
It's kind of almost finished. Not 100%, but kind of almost. All the big, heavy stuff is gone now. So now it's just the leftovers and cleaning the apartment. And then that chapter is also done. So, yeah,
Chapters.
a lot of chapters.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, wow,
yeah.
so on point.
Yeah. So what do you got?
I've worked a lot.
Nice.
And I've done nothing else. I accepted a freelance gig, and then, or I didn't accept it, but I was going to look it over, and then I was like, I just need some downtime. Like, I really need to take some time and just be nothing for a while.
Yeah.
So, and I want the gig. I just don't have the mental capacity or the time to put in anything right now. So also said no to the gig, and I just want to get to like 2023
Stress-free.
Stress-free, yeah.
That rhymes.
So
you know
this is my last week, like before I go on a 2-week break.
Same.
And it just feels nice to not have anything stressing me out while I'm on a break.
Yeah.
And I've planned nothing creative or, like I'm just going to be with the kids, like Christmas, all that jazz, and then just exist as much as I can. That's the plan.
I think that's what everybody should strive for.
Yeah.
Just exist.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was like, when you prep for some time off or you prep for like relaxation, you light some candles and shit, but then you don't sit around to enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you do the work to get to the point,
Yeah.
but as soon as it's done, you move on. And the like,
what's the point of?
Then what's the point exactly? So just take the time to look at the candle. Play with the flame, whatever it is that calms you down.
Yeah.
Do that part as well. Like you can't just like book a spa and then go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah,
That's perfect.
you do like the other thing, like instead of just sit in the tub and soak like you do. Like that's the perfect, like that's your like Zen moment, like you just go into the tub and then you just like shut your brain down and then just let like stuff happen.
It's actually what I did this weekend. So Saturday I went back to the house to pack the
I'm
stuff.
just seeing like the guy that moved in and you just like, hey man,
Hey, dude,
and then you just go
just gonna
like
use the
take off
bathroom.
your clothes. No, you don't even say that. You just start taking off your pants and he's like, what? And you just go into the tub. And he's like, can I help you? You're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, close the door.
Yeah. Do you mind? That's kind of what happened. Like the whole apartment is pretty much empty from all the stuff that we need. So coming into this echoey big hall,
Yeah.
and just bought some lunch to bring with me, and I knew I had like a full day of, I don't know what do you call it? Spackling?
Spackling.
Is that what it is? No.
Yes. Tomas, help us.
Yeah. When you
This is your job, basically.
if you have holes in your wall and you use that gooey stuff and you sort of fill in those holes.
Yeah.
Holes.
Hole filling.
Yeah, hole filling is what I was going to do.
Hole filling.
And also packing the last of the stuff. So I came up there, and by, I think, random accident, we just forgot to pack our towels. So
Oh.
I just immediately started tapping up the bathtub and had my lunch in the bath.
Forgot the towels.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Robert went over to do
so,
some
yeah.
hole filling,
So
and
I
realized.
spent like an hour going
Yeah.
just to have a bath.
She's like, "What's taking so long?" You're like, "Yeah, there's some hole
you
filling.
know, these-
The hole fillings.
There's so much left to pack. It's like, what, we're finished. Yeah, well, I gotta go. Bad reception.
Found a
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, whatever.
Tap 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 tap.
No, so it was like this perfect end to the thing. Just like eating a kebab ruda in the bathtub.
Oh my god,
I know.
basting in your own like
Yeah, I know.
kebab salad. Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
very
cool,
much
cool,
so.
cool.
Yeah. So yeah, is that the intro song?
That
I'm
is the
hearing
intro
somewhere?
song.
Yeah,
Enjoy
Enjoy it, please. Yeah, for that time.
that
Yeah.
time.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, you know they haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook hero, imagination burning. Sketchbook hero, sketchbook hero, pick up the sketchbook hero. They don't seem to have any line. Sketchbook hero.
Sponsored by Norrlands Guld. Also, my microphone sounds weird, so probably this sound is going to be weird.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It doesn't sound weird.
Will Smith.
All of it.
All of it.
That's
yeah.
actually also really sad. Will Smith, like he did this movie where Emancipation, I think,
I have no idea.
where he is this
Will Emancipation.
he's a slave that gets emancipated, and then they have to kind of do something. It's this big sort of Oscar, whatever, blah 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 blah.
Is it the one he got an Oscar for, or
no,
another
this,
movie?
a new movie that's coming out now,
Okay.
and nobody wants to buy it, kind of. So he is literally fucked. Like they don't want to pay for Will Smith anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
harsh.
So sad, but true. But he is back, and he's talking about stuff and stuff. Matthias sent us the clip.
I didn't watch the clip. I don't remember him sending us a clip. He sent us a lot.
He sends a lot of clips.
M. Farron sent me a lot of clips.
Of
and
course,
now
everybody does.
Yeah, clips.
But we're back.
And like we talked about, like we've done a lot of crazy shit this year. Sudden, out of the blue.
It's kind of
life changes.
what we do.
Yeah. So I guess 2022 has become the year with a lot of personal sort of shenanigans, just flipping tables everywhere.
And that also just clicked now.
Yeah.
That's the year and the number that we are publishing as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's all
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's no easy way to say this.
Yep.
Well, actually, there is.
There is. This is
the end.
My friend. Yeah.
No, that sounds wrong. It's more of a yay
to new adventures. Yes. So what we're cryptically saying with these sound effects is that this is going to be the last Sketchbook Heroes episode in a while.
Yeah.
And this was decided
like an hour ago.
It's more than an hour now, but because we've been throwing darts and talking to
2
Max.
hours ago.
But yeah, like since the pandemic happened, we've been treading water.
Yeah.
You know, like just standing in the mud, getting nowhere fast.
Exactly.
And as much as we do enjoy the community around the Sketchbook Heroes podcast, it just never like took off on the second try.
No.
The first one we had, we should have just kept going.
Yeah.
And hopefully we could have made it into something more.
Yeah, I could have got like a good mic and had like the I don't know, closet and sit in there, and we could have Skyped or done something. We could have probably
have solved it, but we didn't, and
we needed a break back then as
we needed a break because life.
Yeah.
And we've built this community, and you know, like the people that we know of that listen to this show that are on the Discord are more than friends. You know, like it's become this little familiar group of people.
It's family.
And it's just I don't know, man. Like it's become its own thing. So we're not going to shut anything down. Like the community's going to be there. I'm probably going to be there more now because
probably
freeing up more time. Because the podcast, like, believe it or not, it's like it costs us a lot of money.
Yeah.
And time. And like it's stuff that we could put on being more creative now that life is different. I don't know what life is yet, but
and
like,
same here. Like and that
you're starting something new, and I'm starting
something new. That's the thing, and it's really weird how that always aligns in our lives.
Yeah,
and
contrasts.
And it just made sense.
Yeah.
Like when we met up today, it was just like, you know, I've been thinking about this and that and blah blah blah, and it's just like maybe we should just take a break, or like call it quits. Like why not?
Yeah.
And there was no reasoning behind or like any argument for keeping it going
except for like the community.
Yeah. And really that is the hard part. And it has been you guys that has kept us going for as long as we have.
The only reason
it really is.
Because for me right now, like I feel like I have like the podcast has given me everything that I could, you know,
that we wanted,
and like except that we didn't like it didn't make it. You know what I mean? Like we made a lot of episodes, and that like I think it's given us something on a personal level to be able to talk and reflect while being recorded. And all
I mean,
that,
we didn't start this podcast to be like the Swedish Joe Rogan or become super famous or make a shit ton of money. No, that was never the goal. Like we just wanted to sit down and talk and like have fun.
Yeah.
I guess.
I
And share
guess
that with
have fun and
yeah. And build the community, which is what we have accomplished.
yeah.
But somewhere down the road, like the more we realize how much time it takes away from family, friends, and stuff that we actually want to do sometimes, and we're not getting anything for it, that starts to wear you down.
It does, and it's hard to
justify
the
keeping
time
it
we
going.
put. Yeah, it's the money. Like we could surely cut down on some of the expenses, but we wanted to give the people that do listen a great experience.
Yeah.
Without, like bad sound or like bad hosting or
Plus we are perfectionists in that way.
I would never do something
even though we
cheap.
do, like, I'm kind of lazy with my editing and I don't like understand all of the specifics when it comes to the program that I use. Sometimes the sound quality differs a bit, and I am super sorry about that, but it's just me being lazy, and that's how I am. Like, to me, when I edit, it's like, well, it sounds good, there you go. I don't double check it. I don't do anything like that. It's just
but that's
like,
even more time. Like if you really do take the time to kind of just like double check everything, and it just takes hours. Like usually
it does. It eats. Yeah. So for me, it would be 2 whole days of my week just going to the podcast, which we spend money on.
Yes, we do.
Like again, like going back to the episode of me ranting about the shop, like, I don't pay to work. Like, nobody does.
Yeah.
You work to get paid.
Yeah.
And this, when this becomes too much like work, it starts hurting.
Yeah.
Like, so, like I feel we've dragged it on for
as long as we could.
Yes, very much so.
And I don't want to come in here and hate it.
No.
And just like my relationships, like I'd like to break it up before it becomes something poisonous, that is just negative. And a lot of the reasoning behind the podcast not succeeding is us. Like, we've been so preoccupied with work and family and life that we just don't have the energy anymore to keep it up.
No, if we were a little bit younger and didn't have all the obligations of being family men,
yes,
this wouldn't be an issue. Then we could sit like all night and
promote and do all the things and make clips and make everything. And it's just like, I just don't want to.
No.
Like, it's like, that's not what I want to spend my time on.
Exactly. It's
like,
and it would take away from the loosey-goosiness of this. Like, I
have a lot of fun
because I love the vibe of it, and
same.
just coming in and being ourselves as much as humanly possible.
But the thing is, we can control everything. Like, we said this word, that's not allowed. Fuck it.
Yeah,
exactly. But I mean, like, when we do
that too.
But no, but it's just like, it's so relaxed. There is no like, you have to do this or talk about that. Like, we can just be ourselves. Sometimes less charming. Sometimes, awesome.
More. Yeah. But that's also the beautiful thing of it.
Exactly. You get to see a part of us that a lot of people don't get to see, and it's fun. Like, it's a lot of fun, and it's awesome to hear back from you, whether it's an email. Like, when I got the divorce, I got an email from a guy that was in a similar situation, just reaching out. Maybe, like, we could talk. But I had talked so much that I didn't want to talk about it more.
Yeah, or when Moose wrote that he'd been through the same thing with a similar incident with the boss.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so nice to know that we're still connecting with you guys and that you hear us. Like,
and I think
without being a pun.
but it is. And also, it kind of connects to what you said as well. Like, sometimes this podcast has felt like just you and me talking. But when you guys like write on the Discord or reach out to us, even if we don't reply to like every email that we get or so, like, it's still like an acknowledgement of your existence, that we're not talking into the ether, and because nobody does anything for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, even like when you guys write to us, like, oh, this is what I needed, like a creative kick in the ass, which was what we set out to do. Like, actually getting some type of like, confirmation that we actually managed to do that for some of you, it's the best feeling ever.
That is the pat on the back that I've.
That's what I mean. That's why I compared it to
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need that. Like, you
Yeah.
won't work at a place and be loyal if you don't get like an acknowledgement that you exist.
No.
Like, oh, keep working, worker bee.
Yeah.
Like,
just
nobody wants that.
Keep paying me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So
yeah, like it's you need to understand how much the podcast has meant to us and how much you guys for sure have meant to us.
And
like the podcast is secondary to you guys. Not that we are the best at being social on the Discord or all that stuff. Me specifically, I tend to just stay away. But knowing that the Discord is active and alive, doing what it does, and you guys being the family, the extended Sketchbook Heroes family, has made it all worth it.
Yeah.
And it is with a sad heart that we sort of end this epic era of hero madness that we have had. Was it 5-6 years?
Yeah, I don't even know. 2017.
There you
so
go.
whatever
5
math
years.
that is, 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the Discord will still be open. I will probably cancel all the other stuff that we're paying for. But as much as we can, like all the episodes will still be online. But no new episodes will be done in the short term, I guess. And we probably will still do the Sketchbook Hero meetups.
Yes. Like I think that's something that we want to keep going.
Yeah.
Just, again, having the community that we do, and having the sort of the banner of Sketchbook Heroes.
It's going to live on.
Like,
Yeah, we're
just
not going
keep
to...
it flying, I guess. But be more actual.
Also, somebody bought something
Yeah.
on the Sketchbook Hero shop that is Society 6 page something. So we got
Awesome.
another $4.
Woof. Almost got that lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Almost.
It is always this much fun.
Yeah.
So whoever bought whatever you bought, I
Thank
didn't log in to check what it was, but thank you so much.
Yeah.
It is like, we're just happy that you enjoy the Sketchbook Heroes merch.
And hope this doesn't destroy you now.
Yeah.
That you bought it all in vain.
Aw.
Actually, it should make it more worth it.
That you still found the Sketchbook Heroes merch, because we haven't talked about it in forever.
Exactly.
And this is
And why
probably
would we?
why this podcast is failing. But yeah, Society 6 wasn't going to save us.
Nope.
But all in all, we're closing this sort of path and just looking for like another adventure. And
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're closing this path. We're just opening new
no, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, we're closing one door to see what's behind some other doors creatively, and just trying to, because Sketchbook Heroes will live on. Like, the community's there. It's a nice little place to go to kind of connect with like-minded people, and there's no reason to close it. I'm still gonna post mugshots because that's what I do. So if we can make that community grow somehow, that's cool. But I'm satisfied with the people that are there as well.
Yeah.
I don't really like, numbers don't mean all that much, although that's what you need to kind of grow stuff. It is what it is. I enjoy it. It's easier to talk to all of you if you're not that many.
Yeah.
So, and also, like, I just, like, recently, I haven't used Instagram. That's why you haven't seen me there. I haven't used my photography Instagram because I haven't been there. I just feel like I'm in a new, like, I need to renew myself somehow.
Yeah.
Find out who Ilias 2023 is.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that you feel quite the same way.
Very much.
Because I brought it up as a sort of like this. I've been thinking about this, as you mentioned, and you've had as well.
Yeah.
And it's been on and off for a while. And I was like, let me just bring it up and see how he feels right now.
Yeah.
And then we decided that, you know what? Everything we've done so far, these past couple of months, have been table flips.
Well, you remember this summer when I said, like, maybe we should do, like, every second week or something?
Yeah.
Like, try to
Yeah,
slow
yeah,
down.
yeah,
So it's been, like,
It's been in
a
the
long
works, yeah.
time.
And I've felt it on and off, depending on sort of like what's happening in life.
Yeah.
You don't feel like coming in and talking. You
No.
know what I mean? Like, it's fun when we actually still do it,
Yeah.
but the building up to it is daunting.
It's also the fact that we don't do anything anymore, that we don't
Yeah.
have all that much to talk about. And
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
the
like we're
same.
constantly just pulling out of our ass,
Yeah.
which is the podcast.
It's just the podcast.
But I mean, it would be nice to have something more tangible
Yeah.
to talk about.
and I don't have the
something-
energy to
No.
kind of do research.
That's the thing. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like when I say research, I'm just talking about looking at some content and just like, coming to my own conclusions. Like, let's talk about like AI, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't had the energy to even look into it.
Same.
I know of it and what's happening, but I don't have enough information to make an episode around it where I feel I could give you valuable advice. You know what I mean?
Because there's so much that we could say that would be wrong,
So-
and how much can we say that is like
It's
just
all wrong.
on a personal level? Well, yes, of course, but like because we always just speak from the heart or the way we observe things,
yeah.
and with something that important or big, I guess now. Like, what's there to say? Like, people would just be offended
No,
more than
I don't
usual.
mind that. Like, I don't mind that. Like,
No, but it's
But we're
just like it
pragmatic
doesn't
when-
feel like something that we can talk about right now.
no, I would talk about it. I don't mind, but it's like I want some more understanding of it myself, like the way
And
that
put-
these companies use AI and the data learning or the machine learning.
Exactly. But
and
put
that's the
that
stuff.
time and energy into
Exactly.
actually researching and hearing,
This
actually
is what I
bringing in
meant.
somebody that maybe uses AI for something and
Yeah.
talk to them about it, or like make it bigger and better researched.
Exactly that. And I just don't
But that's a
have that-
full-time job.
No, but that's what I'm saying, and that's
It's
what I
just,
was
like,
hoping.
not possible.
No, but that was like one of my like ambitions with the podcast was to be able to grow so much that we could actually take time off to just work on the podcast and do stuff like that, travel somewhere and do conventions, or travel and be sort of like interview people on the spot at Comic-Con or do stuff like that, and I just don't know. After we kind of like put it down the first time, it just like the whole social media climate changed and we didn't get the same traction on the second run, and that's fine. You know what? We tried, we learned a lot, and now it's time to kind of explore another sort of venue. Yeah, and just try to see what we can do with the knowledge that we have acquired. Like we have microphones still, we have all the gear, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. But I feel like the podcast as it is now is not giving anyone any value. Like there probably is some people that just started listening and think we're gods, and thank you.
Yeah, thank
and,
you. And we are.
and we are. Not the gods you need, but the gods you deserve.
There you go.
And by
Nice.
gods, I mean people.
Idiots.
Idiots, yes. Better word than
Yes.
people. And if that was your first episode, I am truly sorry. They were like, who are these assholes?
But the way it works is you start from the end and listen all the way back to the beginning. That way it's
And-
just going to get better.
Yes. Less of assholes. But it is, I don't know. Like, I just feel like we need to turn the page.
Yeah,
Another Metallica song.
of course. Yeah.
Just like doing Metallica songs.
I was trying
It's
to
sad
remember
but
the
true,
lyrics of
but
them.
turn the page and we're Unforgiven too, and
and stuff.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, can't think of any Metallica now.
Master of
Oh,
Puppets and
Masturbator.
of Puppets.
Yeah.
Just no. And that's
Cool.
the podcast. Straight Circle.
There you go. Yes. I think actually that is the episode, the name of the episode, Straight Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is actually
Because
very
I think
true.
we are going back to where we began.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with
So good.
Straight Circle.
So straight. Ah!
I wish you could see that, but hey.
It looked great. No, but like we're going to go back to hanging out, creating stuff
Yeah.
together.
So we still keep Mondays,
Yeah.
but we're going to try to do something.
Do
else.
stuff.
Do stuff. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Because
Not do the same stuff.
if you're kind of new to the podcast and you haven't heard the origin story,
Sucker.
that's how it all began. Like we met
Yeah.
up every Tuesday, sat in
Yeah.
the coffee shop, drew
Whatever. Yeah.
and talked shit.
Had art
And-
challenges.
Yeah. And just talked a lot. And a lot of fun stuff.
I want to sit at a coffee shop and draw. It's been like over a year.
It's been forever for me.
It's been
forever for me.
Forever for me.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work at all.
No. But yeah, and we just like we were laughing so hard. Like, why is nobody recording this? This would be fucking awesome. This would be a great podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, fuck, we should do that.
Yeah.
And then
222 episodes
there you go.
later.
Yeah. And now Straight Circle. Going back to the roots of the heroes.
Yeah.
Or whatever is the sketchbook morons.
Sketchbook morons.
The two people that are not the heroes of this show.
Yeah.
But do you have? I mean, this is so out of the blue. But what? Now that you know that you have opened up this Monday. What would you love to do with that time? And also Sundays, I guess.
Oh, shit, yeah.
But the time that we open up, like, what do you have any sort of, well, I think goals is the wrong word, but do you know what I mean? Like, stuff that you would love to accomplish or do with this new acquired time.
I haven't even packed up my apartment, so no, I do not.
Maybe that.
It's been a lot of work lately, and I don't know.
That actually does work.
Yeah, that does work, yes. But that's not what I want to... I just don't know yet. Thing is, I just want to, I want to finish this week and then just, I don't know, just take a deep breath and kind of embrace whatever the fuck the future is going to hold. I'm trying to get to the place where
darkness, my old friend.
I look like Ben Affleck again.
You mean his tattoo?
No, when he's sad.
Oh, yes.
He's just zooming in with that song. It's the best. The fucking best.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. I just want time to figure it out. I want to remove everything, like distractions in my life, and just try to give myself that time and place where I feel like I'm not doing anything, so that I get that fire up the ass again to do things, okay, I'm going to try this, or I'm going to do this thing. And right now, I don't feel anything. I just want everything to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just too much.
I am so 100% with you.
Yeah. But your journey begins.
Yeah, I know.
You are where I was 12 years ago. You're really getting into that life, and just it's going to be a journey, no doubt. And that's the thing. I think back to the past 12 years, and it's been awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah. I went from working at a fucking, what is it called? Bauhaus.
Yeah.
So this German sort of
construction material,
home improvement place,
which I
as a
started,
merchandiser, and and then from there, I got into the gaming industry a decade ago, and it's just been. I started my own business again, and just I worked with some amazing fucking clients, like Apple, Microsoft, Samsung. I was like, what? And it's been awesome. We got this fucking studio here. We met awesome people at said studio after losing my old studio. Yeah. And
so it just became better.
It just, dude, it's so much better. I love this place.
Me too.
Because we were in a fucking closet over there, and we were standing, and it wasn't very cozy.
And got interrupted with the cleaning lady.
With the cleaning lady that we scared her to death. But this place is so cozy. It's like family. You come here, it's awesome people. Yeah.
You come home. Yeah.
So it is a lot has happened in these 10 years. I've been able to travel the world with work and, and experience things. And right now, I just feel like it's all sort of come to this place where I just, everything is, I feel like a straight circle again.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah.
And now I feel like I need to renew myself. Just like a phoenix, you need to do something drastic if you want something different.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that different is, but I want to clean my plate basically, or empty my bucket, so that I can fill it again.
Yeah.
And I feel like my bucket has been like I've been like taping around like plastic parts just to get
I
like
know
more
exactly.
water
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
And it's
Great
not,
analogy.
dude. It
Yeah.
just doesn't work. You need to fucking empty it out.
Yeah.
And it's with a heavy heart. Like the podcast was my baby. You know what I mean? Like
It's our love child.
it is our
Yeah.
love child. And I remember like in the early days when I sat there with my fucking, like Zoom recorder, YouTube instructions, like the manual and everything. And I
How
didn't
the
know.
fuck does it work?
Yeah, and how the fuck do I set everything up? And like, what software are we gonna use? I didn't want to use like crap, and it was all overwhelming. And now, like, we've recorded 222 episodes. We've met a bunch of you. You've come to our events. There's been like too many people wanting to come. And then the last time the fucking vents broke and it was like steaming here. And you
Horrible,
still
but
came here. Yeah.
We still did it.
Yeah, and you all came here and just like corona'd it up
Yeah.
together.
And just smiles and
Yep.
happy days.
It was so
I got to
fucking
tattoo
awesome.
a child. It was
Oh
amazing.
yeah, that was great. That was the fucking best fucking giveaway ever.
Oh, that was so good.
It was
Yeah.
so good. Like, imagine if we gave it to a child and then like,
And then,
okay, the child won. Fucking best giveaway ever.
Yes. So good.
But it's been so many good things.
yeah.
And now I really want to do more things. I don't know what those things are, but I just want to be able to, not be so busy with stuff that I'm not able to kind of catch the new stuff.
But isn't that also the thing? Not knowing
Yeah,
and just
I love not knowing.
anticipating nothing
Yeah,
or making whatever the fuck you want out of it, which is my thing
Yeah.
with like opening up, just getting a full Monday, still not gonna like work on Mondays, just work Tuesday to Friday, have a 3-week weekend, fucking amazing.
Super
and then
cool.
have Mondays where I get to hang out with you,
Yeah,
just hang out
hang
with
out.
you.
Yeah, just
and
be
not
friends
having
and not have
the
any-
pressure of having to, like, if I'm having a shitty day,
Yeah,
I can have a shitty day without putting on the
The-
podcast
yeah.
mask and having to like try to,
keep the energy up and
we
do all
still
that.
like we are so transparent in this podcast, so it doesn't really make sense. But
But we do.
we
but
always
do
put
add,
on that mask.
But you add like for entertainment's sake. Just as I like when you've noticed me like you're like but when you're in social sort of like
you go into
situation,
overdrive.
you go to overdrive, and it is like I see it in my daughter as well. It becomes more fun for everyone around you. Like you do a lot of more fun stuff. You toast and you sing Bon Jovi and like whatever the fuck it is, you just ramp it up and it's like so unexpected and so much fun that it becomes like party mode.
Yeah.
And I feel like doing the podcast, even when we're talking serious, we jive in with the jokes and like we
that's
do
the
that in real life as
Yeah,
well.
we do. Like,
But-
you can't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
You need to do something inappropriate every
Yeah.
once in a while just to sort of break that, like,
bar-
it's so
yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
No, like,
Yeah.
cock. There
No,
you go.
but,
Haha.
but for example, like when you, like sometimes, especially when we are sort of like venting like our feelings to each other and stuff, and we just slap each other down,
Yeah.
just because sometimes you just need a fucking slap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we're
Like,
still on
we doing it-
Earth.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's not that serious.
yeah.
Even though it is.
even if it feels like it,
Dude.
stop
like,
being a little baby, a little
Yeah.
bitch.
I mean,
Yeah, just
it's
like
still us. We're still like alive. We're
Mm.
like doing our thing. With all that said, like this podcast has been a great vent for like all of the issues that we both have gone through. And just even though you guys maybe get like a little bit of a snippet from the reality of it all, it still helped at least me so much being able to talk about all this stuff that I've been able to talk about. My depression for one, even though that came from having no background or not reading anything about depression, just talking from what I feel and have experienced. And I know that kind of rubbed people the wrong way, but that was not for you guys. That was for me.
yeah,
And just being able to sit here and talk about it helped
Yeah.
so much.
I've realized that too.
And so many other episodes that we've done where like the episode is called this, but in reality, we talk about this
Yeah.
real thing,
Yeah.
and that has just helped me through whatever the fuck that was. And that is kind of a beautiful thing that we've been able to do and still have.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that we broadcast that like all over the planet is insane.
Insane. Yeah.
But,
And I
yeah.
feel the exact same way. There are so many things that I've talked about here that when we don't do the podcast every now and then, like let's say you're away and I bring someone else in or something, and we haven't talked about the things that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm just like, when you get back, you just want to talk about the stuff that you like the way that you and me talk, you know, about stuff that is actually happening in our lives. You don't want to like unload on someone that you just invited for one episode. But I did on the one episode that we didn't release when I recorded with Matthias.
Yeah. So we do still have that one extra.
I'm never releasing that one.
Or you do.
I'm going to need a divorce in my divorce for that episode.
Yeah.
But I needed that episode. You know what I
Make
mean?
people sign an NDA before
Yeah,
listening
exactly. And it doesn't exist. Like your computer or phone explodes once it's done. But I just needed that episode. And I think we've taken it a bit for granted that how much it helps to just sometimes say this stuff out loud so that you can hear yourself say them.
Yeah.
And then it kind of takes the edge off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it feels the darkest. You know what I mean?
It's like Atlas, you know,
Yeah.
like if you know the Greek
Guy
myth,
that carries a big football on his back called
Yeah.
Earth.
Exactly. I thought it was a basketball. Yeah. No.
shit.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a crazy ride. It's
We got to stop saying it's been.
It-
Because my headline is been, it's just like, no, I hate that song.
it hasn't been.
It hasn't been.
And because you brought it up,
And
we
then?
we actually did have a Christmas party, and we finally did a thing with the underwork.
That isn't
That
our
is-
own event.
No, like we have been here for how many years?
Three-ish
Three-ish
more
years, apparently,
Yes.
allegedly. I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
And in all of those years, we've been invited to so
copious.
many things. And we have gone to all but none of them,
Our own.
probably.
Our
Yeah,
own
our own.
ones.
Yes, of course.
Our own stuff.
And we felt really bad about it, maybe kind of.
Yeah.
Sometimes probably not. Just avoiding people feels better.
Mm-hmm.
But we finally went to the Christmas party, which was actually really great.
I really enjoyed it.
That
It
was
was fun.
great. I, of course, on my way in, panicked and like, holy shit, like I kind of only know Ilias and Max and Mira and maybe one or two other people. Like, why? Like,
Yeah.
You come in and
Same.
it's like 30, 40 people here.
Yep.
Like, oh my God, okay, game face, let's go, have
It
fun.
was so much fun though.
Because everybody expects us to be like the funny sketchbook heroes guys, and we have to like
Fuck.
perform and do.
I did it.
No,
I won the
yeah.
internet.
Yes, you did
Yes.
very much. But yeah, so
No, but-
I opened the first beer. I had only bought 4 small beers.
Dude,
I was
I
like,
wasn't even planning to drink.
I needed to go home and draw and like
Yeah.
fix for my 2 clients the other day, and like open that beer, and all of a sudden like just start talking to one person, and then the
Dude,
next,
it was great stories though.
and then the
all
next,
around.
and just random, really great stories.
Dude, it
and
was
we had so
great.
much fun.
So much fun. with
And
the
people were
that-
like getting jealous of
Yeah, like
not
how
being
much-
on
yeah.
our side of the
Yeah.
table.
we laughed a lot. It
So,
was so
yeah.
fucking good.
It was really great.
But we just kept going. Like
Yep.
it was like
And
they
just
gave a
didn't
story,
stop.
we just built on it. They just kept giving back. You know, like it was so much fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I had the best of times, and just like it felt like the perfect end to.
To this whole thing.
Yeah. So I'm super happy we got to do that. I'm super happy that we also got to meet everybody at the Christmas party.
The
and
people
kind
that
of
are here all the time.
so
yeah.
people I think get our faces
Yeah.
as well after all this time. But just wanted to put that out there that we actually did something with the people that we work with here.
And the best thing about this place is that Max doesn't want us to leave. And now I see that my sound is way lower than yours.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yours is like super loud and mine is like bleep, bloop, 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 little farts. I don't know what gives, but...
On this thing, it looks...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's something on my thing here, but nope. The settings are all the same.
Super weird.
Weird. Hey, I'm going to talk like louder. Or I'm just going to keep my level and then we'll see what happens. But the cool thing though, like even if we're wrapping up like the whole Sketchbook Heroes thing for now and just like trying to figure out what the next creative adventure will be, we still have a family here as well. Like we have you guys, like we've collected as many of you on the Discord that we could. and here at Underverket, we also have people that don't want us to leave. So probably going to try to do some creative stuff like the Sketchbook Heroes events. Maybe some Shit Flick Fridays, moving forwards, inviting a select few, because that's all we can in that little area.
And I think this is probably the perfect time for you, listener, that aren't involved or in the Discord.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to keep in touch and be a part of whatever
comes up and whatever comes up,
that is for sure the best way to go about it.
Because it's the only way that we can reach you all.
Yes.
Like even if you're not super active on the Discord, being there and checking in every now and then, that's where like I think the only place we can post where we can actually reach you. Because social media won't let us write to you all. Like I'll make a story and 3 of you will see it. So it's
funny how I also had 3.
Yeah, and the thing is, social media has made it hard to stay in touch with people you want to stay in touch with. And, and we're just too old to care about that game. We don't want to play that game.
And that's kind of like, again, straight circle.
Yeah. I think it's all led to the same place.
Yeah,
like we don't have the energy. Like I have the energy to be creative and do stuff, but to be able to do that, I need to, again, just like I did like a decade ago, was remove all the things that were a distraction. Like I loved acrobatics. I loved this thing. I loved playing guitar. I loved I don't even know anymore. But I spread myself so thin that I wasn't able to get an art job. I wasn't able to get, like a stunt job. Like I was doing too many things.
Because you were just like, meh, at a lot of things.
At a lot of things, yeah. And as soon as I kind of just like, okay, I'm going to do gym and then I'm going to do art. And it was 2 things that I could manage time-wise, and I did both of them excellently. And now, again, okay, the podcast isn't, like it's taking more than it's giving me energy-wise. Because, okay, what do we do? Okay, we'll cut that off, like the leg, at the leg, and then just like try to find another way to use that creative time to, again, put something out into the world that isn't AI stealing your artwork or NFTs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ruining the world. And just trying to find like other ways to be creative and eventually, package it and give it back.
Yeah. Like, again,
that's
not
like.
Killing it, just like...
No, you repackage.
Yeah, lifting it up, making it new. And also, am I the only one that heard Ilias say decade instead of decade?
Yeah, decade.
Probably not, but yeah. So it's been a decade since. But yes, I'm super pumped for whatever comes next. Specifically, the decade.
The decade. I will give you so much decade that you will. It sounds like I'm going to be your coach when next time you have sex. I'm like, come on, Robert, decade is here. Just like, okay, let's drop that.
Tap in. Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's our new podcast.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, we can rant on about this forever.
No, but I think it's time to like just get the last part of the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. But also, I think we do need to do a least retro. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay, let's do retro time.
Okay, retro. Let's go. Yeah, whatever.
Skibbity-babbity-boob.
Yeah, moving on.
Welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes with me, Robert.
And I became the Super Mario.
It's a Super Mario with a
I feel like the
like
the loud guy from Police Academy, but the Italian version.
with the Bill Cosby and the Super Mario.
All of
Yes.
that. All that good
That
stuff.
character.
And that's still me just trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yes.
Hey, get to the chopper.
I like to let people talk who like to talk. It's almost the same voice. Like it's
No, you need to do a Mario thing.
it's me, a Super Mario.
doesn't
Come
work.
on, you son of a bitch.
You still do with the Italian accent as well. It's amazing.
Son of a
It's me, Mario. Yeah. Whatever.
like-
that is. Yeah.
Juan Carlo, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
So, what are your takes on Chris Pratt and Mario?
I've not seen anything.
Not seeing anything.
I'm just so uninterested in this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's just like because we were into Mario. But why would they choose to not have?
Why would they? That's all
Why would
Why
they?
would they?
Yeah. Why would they choose to not have? It's a me, Mario.
Because it is a racist.
yes, but he is also Italian. And
Yes, so
that's
have an
like-
Italian person play him and do the.
Has he changed his voice in any other games? I haven't played most of the later games.
Nope.
It's always the same,
Yeah.
right? Why?
Except in the TV show, we're the Mario Brothers, and it's very American.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And I missed that.
Hey,
show.
paisanos!
Damn.
You don't remember that show
I don't.
with the
Was that on TCC?
Yeah,
It was?
or like in Swedish TV even.
Okay. Because I don't remember watching it at all.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I watched it.
I know of it, but I
Yeah.
don't remember having seen it. Maybe one episode or so.
Dude, it sounds exactly like that. Hey, paisanos! It's just like
my
it's
God.
so weird. Yeah, it's
Now, that's racist. But I think isn't it like more of a thing that they choose to not use the typical Mario voice for Mario
Dude,
in a
it is
Mario
weird.
movie?
yeah. Or
And
just
go
find.
Chris Pratt.
But the thing is, just find a cadence that works. You know what I mean? Like something with the voice. Like even if you're not gonna do an Italian, like he needs to sound like Elmo apparently.
Well, yeah.
Hi, tickle me. Beep, 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 beep. Or the doctor from I don't know, The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Nick. Yeah. They're just like you need something.
everybody.
Hi everybody. Or Kermit. I
Or
guess Kermit. Yeah, they can get the guy that does Kermit's voice. He's probably dead,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah, probably.
Baby.
But I know Jack
so
Black
nice.
still goes kind of more all in.
But he works. Like he could be Bowser, like
Yeah.
just as a normal person.
Well, kind of, yeah.
He's like he has the rhythm for being like a bad guy.
I think that is the genius casting,
Yeah.
voice casting.
No, dude, it is the best.
But I am kind of, I wouldn't say excited for the movie, but I'm
I haven't
interested.
seen anything.
It looks good, and yeah, there's something. I will see it, but I don't know if I want to pay for it,
Yes.
which is kind of the theme for most of the movies now.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we got to see a movie that we didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Woot
Oh, we do
woot.
pay
Well,
for
well,
it.
yeah, we do,
but
but
indirectly,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't feel like paying for it.
Chicken feed.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken poo.
Chicken poo.
Yeah. Chicken poo.
No, chicken feet.
Chicken feed. Yeah.
Chicken feet. No, chicken.
Not Black Adam.
Yes.
Or kind of
Black
beige,
Adam. Yeah.
beige Adam. What's his skin tone? Sand tone. Yeah,
Pantone.
Because I mean, would you call a Hawaiian dude black?
No.
Is-
I
no,
would call him.
Hawaiian.
No, there's a word for it. It is
Teal?
No, there's. I would just call them.
Mulat.
Okay, we're done.
What's it called?
I don't know, but they do have Samoan.
Yeah, it's
It's not
are
about
they
the skin
Samoan?
color. They are Samoan.
like well, yeah,
I'm just gonna look it up.
yeah.
I feel like we're digging.
yeah. We are. Oh, we are digging.
We digs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
dig this.
Oh, you dig it? Can you dig it? Yeah.
I don't even know how to spell Samoan.
Oh my god.
Boom. Okay, so Samoan is.
Is that Polynesian?
I don't know.
What do you call?
Samoan.
This is the longest, most dragged out kind
Yeah,
of
I have
joke.
no idea. I think it's a Philippine thing. Okay, so forget what I said. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and we should cut this all out.
There you go.
There you go.
But why is
It's
he called Black Adam? You know, is it just because his clothes are black? Is that why? No.
Wasn't it because of the kid?
Yeah, it's because of the kid in this movie.
He's like, you Blake.
yeah, you Blake. You Blake?
Okay, we're super racist.
So, yeah. But that actually sounded South African. And I mean, just the fact that, yeah, that just makes it not racist. Right?
It makes everything we've said racist.
Because I'm
I don't
white
care.
and they're white, right? No. Okay, that
Okay,
is racist.
Let's okay, let's just have like one of those like just say I think we're being racist. Let's just rewind, and if we have rewind sound, yeah,
There you
let's
go.
use that.
Yeah. So we're back.
Okay, so
Retro
we
time.
saw Black Adam.
For free. Kind
free.
of, but
Kind
not
of,
really.
but not really.
Yeah. No. So this one I don't know what to do with this. It's gonna be the longest editing ever. Oh my god. But no, this I was very I was
Please
very
cut it all out. I don't want to be that guy.
I was so intrigued when this movie finally got released. Like, it's taken forever. And the Dwayne Johnson has been really pushing to make this movie, and it's his passion project, and like it's so cool that he finally got to make it. But in all honesty, I wasn't that excited.
About the movie? No,
about
it's
the
a
movie.
DC movie.
And it's
I'm
also
never excited.
a Dwayne Johnson movie. Like,
Well,
I don't want to be that guy, but seriously,
I used to enjoy his movies, the early
which ones? Tell
Welcome
me
to
one.
The one with the guy.
Oh yeah,
Knoxville.
Walking Tall. No,
But Walking Tall as well.
the Rundown.
The Rundown.
Yeah.
Walking Tall.
B action movies.
Yeah, I loved them. Like
Yeah.
they were basically.
Yeah, they're basically,
listen,
yeah.
Robert. They were basically.
You're racist.
No, but they. I don't know what happened. I
No.
just lisped. I don't know. But what happened?
This podcast needs a lift.
That's how we restart this show. No, but Jesus, I can't talk. Jason Statham. State. Yeah. But it's like his movies. He's the same character, but they give it different titles. And I feel like the Dwayne does the same thing. Like it's like the same character, and then you just change, the script and the setting somewhat.
Yeah. Well,
And
yes.
I enjoy that up to Jumanji 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just, they've all been dog shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I'd never watched the Fast and the Furious, or whatever.
Yeah, Fast and the Furries.
Fast and the Furious.
Or is it the Fast Furries?
The
Is
Fast
that it?
Furious,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's
And then they had that furry movie with,
Idris Elba.
no, but the one where they're like the standoff one,
Yeah,
know.
with Idris Elba.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it. So
Actually, I bought that for some stupid reason.
yeah, I
I
was
just
like,
really
why?
wanted to see a bad action movie, and that's
that you could
exactly
see
what
for
it is.
free.
So I definitely got my money's worth.
Yay. So
I
cool.
saw it that one time.
Yes.
What's it called? Something in Hobbs
Yes, that's the one.
with
that's the
Jason
one I meant.
Statham,
With Statham.
actually.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit, that was
yeah.
it. Okay, it
so
wasn't.
it's they team
Dwayne,
up
yeah.
to fight Idris Elba,
Oh.
who has a super powered suit. Like it's in theory it's a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun, but it's just like over the top stupid. And then they escape to Dwayne's island and his like
So it's
people,
weird.
and they
Okay.
fight them with sticks instead of guns. Like it's
Yeah.
just stupid.
Stick is for family.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Sticks.
But yeah, so for me, like I was never like that big of a Dwayne Johnson fan. I loved him in is it Get Shorty or
Yeah, that's
Get
also a
Smart
good
or-
one. Yeah,
like-
with Travolta, right?
I just loved that character.
Yeah,
that, like,
agreed.
It felt like, well, he's onto something. He's going to do big things, and then
But I really enjoyed.
he did
that one,
walk
yeah.
tall. But that's how big he
Well,
got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. But I enjoyed like those early movies. Like they were like it felt like he was making fun action movies,
Yeah.
basically.
But with this role, I think he really he puts everything into this, and it feels good. Like it's a good character for him, but the writing, I think, is where it suffers. There's a few characters that just feel unnecessary. Really, they could have cut out. Like, we're gonna talk a little bit spoilers here.
Oh shit! This
if we
movie is
didn't-
not worth caring about in that sense.
Definitely not.
But with that being said, before you start,
Yeah.
I did not hate it.
No, same.
I did not hate this
I saw it
movie.
twice.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I had
that's
to. I kind
because
of
of
had
reasons. Yeah, I saw it the ones, and I wouldn't really like if I had it on in the background and like because I always watch. I say in the background, but I always get stuck watching.
Mm-hmm.
I would still not be totally hating it.
Do you think you liked it more because you saw it with your kids, or
I think that plays in
because I think so too?
No, it does. It does. I just saw it with my son actually.
Yeah,
my
okay.
daughter was busy with friends.
Yeah.
But the fun thing is that when you watch a movie for what it is, like in the right mindset,
It's good.
it still has like stuff that I would enjoy. Like either at my son's age or me as a creative, I still enjoy these things.
Yeah.
Like when they shoot at him and
It's
he
stupid
can't be
fun.
hurt, or like when they're trying to like do stuff to Adam and he's invincible, and
Mhm.
like some of those things that they've done, like in the beginning of the movie where he kind of comes, like you see him for the first time.
Yeah.
Like it is fun. Like
Yeah.
it's a movie that I,
I
would
really
have made
did.
as a kid or
Yeah.
like now,
Yeah.
but I would do it better apparently and fail as spectacularly as they did.
For sure.
But it still has like moments where it's pretty epic.
Yes. Well, I totally agree with that, and it is an enjoyable ride.
Yeah.
But it is a definite B movie.
Oh, dude,
It's-
yes.
It's still
Sure.
a DC movie.
No,
like,
it's a decent movie, but
no,
it's not.
it's not even that. It's just DC. But that is the quality they spit out.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, tell me one amazing DC movie.
Tell me why.
DC movies suck, assholes. Sorry, I just got into it. Yeah,
Too much.
yeah, I did. The assholes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Oh, that was phlegm.
But
Flamboyant.
like, I think the fact that it's on HBO Max is an example of how well it's been received. It was out for, I think, just 1 month at the cinemas,
Yeah, it came out in October at some point, and then
and then directly to HBO. So like nobody really went to see it. It didn't make its money back, and the sequel got canceled.
yay! And
So
Wayne
that's-
Johnson unfollowed Warner Brothers and
And-
DC.
And that's something like that story I haven't followed, so I don't know.
Neither have I. I just read the headline.
I didn't follow. Yeah.
Ah.
But so I don't know what happened there, or if it's because they didn't want to do the sequel or whatever.
Maybe or I don't
Yeah.
care.
He got pissy and unfollowed Warner Brothers, and
That's
DC.
what I've read. It might be untrue as well. I don't care. That's the thing.
I love that that's such a big thing. You know, remember
people-
how I talked about my friend getting like so angry at me for unfollowing them on social media?
I don't care at all.
No,
I've had people that I know unfollow me.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Well, I don't even check.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Like-
what I'm saying. The only reason I found out was that I was like, oh shit, didn't she post like an image of this? And then I went to their account and it said, you know, it doesn't say anything. Like, I don't know how I saw it, or I wanted to find a person and I went to who they follow and I wasn't there, or something like that. Like,
Or
and-
sometimes it's a private account.
yeah, but this was like my.
Oh, yeah, but that's when you.
no, but
follow
this
somebody.
this was like,
yeah.
let's say my wife's sister or my ex-wife's sister, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I should check. Like she I think she knows her. And I went to their account and I was like, but they followed me and now they don't, and who cares? That's the thing. I don't use social media to connect with family.
No.
You know, like
No.
I used it as a marketing
work.
tool and
Yeah.
work, yeah.
That's the thing for me too.
And I do socialize on a personal level there, but it's still like if my mom or, sister, whatever the fuck would unfollow me, I don't care.
I don't even know if they follow me.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah,
And who
again.
cares? Like, they are the worst followers you could have
Yeah.
because they don't use it.
Well, I know your mom follows me.
Oh,
'cause she
yes, I
comments
know.
on everything. that I
Yes, it's
publish.
super annoying. I know.
This morning, actually. Yeah, but yeah.
Yes.
Love you, mommy.
Good luck, gays. The best fucking comment ever.
And that's how you get to this point.
Yep. We're quitting. No.
But something that I heard regarding
I love
Black Adam is that I found really interesting. And as soon as I heard it, it kind of clicked and I saw it. But so there's a channel on YouTube called Captain Midnight, and he brought this up. And he talked about how Dwayne Johnson has kind of modeled his career after his hero, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Exactly.
Again, because
That's
or
But-
Elias does the best impression of
That's
said-
exactly
said
why
dude.
Dwayne Johnson loves him.
But that this was supposed to be his Terminator Judgment Day. That, like, his big
His opus.
epic, where
Big
he
opus,
plays this big killing machine that gets taught humanity by this kid, and like that. It really, as soon as you just see it, it can't be unseen. But it's just a poor man's version of that amazing movie.
And this one cost more than T2.
Yeah, probably for sure.
Hey, poor man's
Yeah.
version of.
That phrasing was really wrong.
Yes, it was.
But the lesser version of said movie.
Yes.
Uh,
Because money does not make a difference.
and I
sometimes.
really didn't like that kid, the skateboard kid, at all.
The thing is, it's
Um,
how pointless he was.
yeah,
And all
he
the.
didn't even sort of push the movie forward. Like, did you need that kid
No. Like,
apart from like that bike scene? You know, it was
It was
like,
like-
save my kid.
what?
Like,
Oh, shit. When you didn't need the kid. It
No.
could have just been whatever the fuck.
it could have just been her.
The crown.
The crown.
It could have been the crown.
Yeah,
That's all you
That's
needed,
all
yeah.
you need.
The kid was not a great
So
motivation.
the kid was unnecessary.
Yes.
And then we go into the Justice Society.
yeah. Ugh, that name.
Yeah, I know. But that's
No,
before the Justice League.
Yeah,
so
but
it's OG.
it's just so bad. It's such a bad name just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like Man of Bat. Like it would be just
Yeah.
like, it's just like, there's probably a better version of that name that you could have used for,
the Hoop of
whatever.
Heroes. Or,
dude, whatever.
yeah. And
Whatever.
you had the Windy Girl, who I don't remember the name of.
Windbreaker.
Was that her name?
No,
No.
that's a jacket.
Yeah, she
She's-
could have used one of those. And, or we could have. And the Atom Smasher. lesser version.
Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, not Adam. I was like Adam Smasher. Cause
Yeah.
smash Black Adam.
No, not Adam.
Adam. Yeah, but Adam.
Atom.
Adam. Just keep
Exactly.
saying that until it makes sense.
And then, like, why did they have to push for I have the vintage suit of my uncle who was
so pointless. And it was Fonz.
yeah, the Fonz.
Yeah.
Like, that cameo was like the best part of the movie. Don't ruin the suit. Yeah, whatever he said.
And come to my acting class. No.
Exactly. But like, those two characters did not need to be in the movie.
Gusto or whatever. the
Like,
fuck his name is.
What did they actually
Thing
give?
is, I
Like,
like the idea of her power.
yeah.
Like the colors
and she
and
is
all the stuff.
apparently like a big character in the DCU.
But when they
But-
just like, we're just gonna put like iron bars around this guy that could we could blast him with missiles.
And I think his look when she does that says it all. He's just like,
yeah.
so this is happening, I guess. Dong, 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 dong,
Yeah,
dong,
but
dong,
the
dong,
big
dong.
Deadpool guy, the Atom Smasher, like pointless.
So pointless.
All of it.
He's
like-
just like a comedic
Comedic
relief
relief,
that
yeah.
doesn't provide any comedy.
But again, it's a bit like She-Hulk where it falls flat.
Yeah.
Like you could have used it better and made it fun. Like, but it feels like DC is still trying to capture those fun moments that the Marvel movies do, and it just never lands well. I think the only one that did was Pierce Brosnan.
yeah,
because of his sort of like the dry delivery.
Yeah,
and
but
the
also
sort
gravitas of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Who's
when he
just always
but dude,
great.
he just sits in a chair.
Yeah.
With his helmet on his side, and then they're fighting, and he just like zaps to the other chair, and like, yeah, I don't want to get involved in this. And then like next scene, like some shit falls, and he's eating like a little like candy, you know, like so perfect.
Yeah.
Those jokes were great. Like just Pierce Brosnan in this movie,
Perfect.
the best character.
What was his name? Dr. something?
He was so good, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
But that's also like a really, really big character in the DCU.
Yeah, but dude,
but-
my favorite, hands down, the best CGI was him. Like the way that they did the power,
Yeah.
like those little like
For sure.
golden
Very,
triangles, so good.
Doctor Strange, like the first
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
But
like
I
that.
liked it more than I liked Doctor Strange's power, because
Yeah.
this one felt like, I don't know, it felt futuristic because he could see into the future. Like it felt, you know, like alien enough. And I don't know, like he had the like you said, the gravitas to kind of carry himself in this role. Whereas
and the
Hawkman,
character is really, really cool. That like whenever he uses the
Dude,
powers of the
it's so
helmet,
cool.
it sort of makes him addicted to it, and
Yeah.
it has this terrible backside of using that power, which is great. But they don't at all like
Yeah.
really get that through.
get into that.
No.
And then same thing with Hawkman.
Yeah,
They
Hawk
just-
who, you mean?
Hawk
Douche.
Hawkouche, yeah.
Yeah.
Just so poorly written. So no, I'm not bashing the actor. He's probably great.
He
But
is great. Mm.
in this movie, he's so like, he's supposed to be the guy that kind of leads, but he's like a hot-headed.
You're not a hero.
Exactly. Oh, dude, I'm so tired of here. Like this whole movie, like it's like, okay, we need a tagline that's repeated throughout.
Yeah.
Dude, so whenever we can't think of things to say, they just yell, "He's not a hero."
Yeah.
And then like, but what about if it's Dwayne Johnson? Just like say he's not a hero. You're like, so everyone just goes
I'm
around.
no hero.
Yeah, exactly. But you're no hero. I'm no hero. You are a hero. I'm no hero. It's just like everyone's like, gah.
Yeah. Very much guh.
And I thought the movie actually ended when he surrendered.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, that's a wrap. And then like
Fantastic.
I checked, you know, I pressed the button, and then I was like, half an hour left. I was like, okie dokes.
Still going, yay!
Barely an
And that's
inconvenience. Yeah.
Exactly where I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, because that's what happened. And if you know me by now, you know that I do not really fall asleep watching movies. I tend to stay awake, even if they suck. I saw this movie twice, and I fell asleep twice. Like, I've been working a lot this week, and it's been a lot of stress. So I blame that. But Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus Kristus Amelia.
Ja.
Yeah.
Jo.
Jo, jo.
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 Jumala.
Don't paki. So, yeah, maybe it was a little bit too long.
You know what
They
I
could've
did enjoy though?
Cut down a lot
Fuck.
of stuff in this.
Shit, I forgot one thing that I enjoyed in this movie. Like really enjoyed. God damn it. Okay, you keep talking.
Says it all. Yes. No. I really loved how he ripped into all the army dudes and like the killing.
Yeah. It was actually a lot of
It
fun.
was a lot of fun.
It was just like, let's have fun.
Yeah. And it's something that we really haven't seen in any superhero movie, which
No,
is
he
great.
murdered.
Oh, yeah, I mean
them.
anti-hero movie, because he's not a hero. But just straight up kills everybody, and I loved it. But I didn't like that they kind of made him goofy. You know what I mean? Like,
Like they always do.
he threw the dude, and then it's like, where's the guy? And
The
it's
Marvel
like,
thing, yeah.
It's like, it didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
actually laughed.
Like, I laughed as well, but
yeah,
that
it-
also made me go like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Because he's Black Adam, he should be like super serious and dark. But they have to go the happy.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I enjoyed about this movie.
Okay, good.
On the subject, when
Go.
you said he's Black Adam, I was like, oh, that's it.
You like the
but-
black.
No, but shut up. No, but what I did enjoy was how they used CGI to make Dwayne Johnson normal. Just like
Skinny.
yeah,
Skinny
They just-
Dwayne.
Yeah, I laughed so hard when they revealed his sort of like he's the dad, not the son. the real Black Adam, and I just laughed. It was so funny that they used CGI to make him skinny. Like, that never, it's always like the other way around where they're like, okay, you got to work out and then we're going to give you the suit with the padding.
Muscle suit.
Yeah. And in this one, like, we need to get you down to like a normal sized body.
That was apparently a thing, like, because they did the normal muscle suit and it just looked ridiculously on him.
Yeah.
So he was like, "What? You know, I have all this muscle.
Let's use it.
Why are you adding
Muscle.
Like, just put a skin tight suit on my body, idiots.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you need, and it looks amazing. Like he's so fit. It's perfect. Like, he is built perfectly as this superhero type character.
Fits he looks like a superhero, built like a fucking.
But I think like the OG character does have hair. So like,
I am not familiar, and I don't care.
Do you think they tried a wig on him?
No. I don't think he would accept a wig.
I don't think so too. I think he's kind of a douchebag when it comes to.
I think so too.
He's just gonna be like, he's gonna say everything with a smile, but
yes, but like, you'll feel the smile.
Like, no, we're not gonna put a wig on me. We're not gonna put a wig.
You're dead.
On me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, and I think you can't be that famous like without these people are. No, without like
a wig,
getting a bit. Yeah, without getting a wig. Or or just like when people agree with you all the time and pamper you and stuff. I don't care who you are. If you let people do that to you, if you don't go and get your own coffee every now and then and do normal shit that kind of is tedious, you will become an asshole. Yeah. I think it's inevitable. Like if people like, oh, I want my own couch. If you're that person, you're probably the asshole in that room.
Very much so.
So I think it's inevitable. Like if you
stay down to earth, you're gonna.
Yeah. If someone else's tongue is wiping your ass after you shit, you're the asshole.
Yeah. Unless you pay for it.
Then you're still the asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. That
can wrap the Black Adam.
Yeah.
Wow, that made no sense.
Yeah, it did. Apart from seeing that, I also did finally get to see Alone
at home
with the Culkin that is Macaulay.
So
yeah, no, I had to see Home Alone because we talked about it last time. Mm-hmm. Damn, it's good. Like it is, and like I told you, I think it actually became even better after our talk. It's so good.
It is
so
good.
This is the second time we're bringing it up. If you haven't seen Home Alone this year,
you'll have all the time in. Like the rest of your life, since this podcast is no more.
There you go.
To rewatch it over and over and over, two times.
Yes, two.
No,
amazing. Like it's perfect in pretty much every single way. Mm. You can tell that Macaulay Culkin is still like new to acting in some scenes, but it's just so well directed, well scripted, well shot, well everything, and also a John Hughes side thing, which is also really cool because he did a lot of really great movies back in the day. But yeah, Chris Columbus kicks ass writing, directing this movie. I think he wrote
whatever he did.
Yeah, whatever.
Good. It was good.
It's fantastic. Home Alone, I think, actually climbs up to the top position of my favorite Christmas movies.
It's
and I also did see National Lampoon's Christmas after watching Home Alone, just to having seen both of those.
I watched it last year and I didn't enjoy it as much as I remember.
Same.
Yes.
It's still funny, but it's kind of, some laughs are kind of forced in a way.
Yes.
Did
not even laugh as much at the thing, the sliding.
No.
It wasn't as funny as I remember it.
It's fun. Like the first moment of it when it's just like,
but that's down, where
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's sort of just flying down. Yeah. But then just drags on. And
it drags on. That's what I thought as well.
And it loses momentum and gains momentum and stuff. It just.
And then the same thing with the cat, with the couch and the.
Yeah.
And
but that's like, that still gets me because it's just like.
I don't know.
Or I think actually the flame, you know, when the granddad or whatever goes to light his cigar and the whole tree just explodes.
I don't remember.
Because it's so filled with sap.
Okay. Yeah.
It just lights a match and you just see it from, they're sitting and eating and you can see in the back and you just see this gigantic flame, just like woof, and that's it. And then he comes in, and the tree is just cold, and then the granddad turns around, and his whole back is on fire. It's just like classic. But I think with all that said, I think Chevy Chase still nails the character, and
he does.
The comedic timing of that man is amazing. Even with knowing all the shit that he's done lately and being
dude, it's
old,
like Kevin
racist.
Spacey.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Spacey is a creep, but you can't say that his acting is bad because he's a creep. So
he's still done really, really awesome movies.
Yeah, and I'm really bummed that people are these assholes that they are, like creeps and fucking, I don't know, like.
I wish they weren't.
I wish,
but it is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
But they still gave us some really, really great entertainment.
So let's separate the art from the assholes.
There you go. I'm still going to listen to Michael Jackson, even though I know that he got his asshole.
I just can't. That is where I can't separate the artist from the thing.
But the music is too good.
It is. My son loves it.
There you go. Yeah, of course he does.
Like Michael Jackson loves kids. My son loves his music. I hate it.
Yeah. How much does he love it?
Ugh, fuck off. And with that said, it is time.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
It is.
It's been a pure, like an honor, a thing, blah, blah, blah.
You said it. It's been. Yeah,
it's been.
We weren't supposed to say
it's been.
It's been 2 weeks since you said that, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the song called?
I have no idea. 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I have no idea, dude. It sucks all the dicks. And I don't know, man. Like, time to rip that last part of the Band-Aid off. And thank you so much for sticking with us for 222 episodes.
It's insane, yeah.
And keep a lookout for whatever comes next. The Sketchbook Heroes brand in itself will live on. So if you want to stay in touch with us or other people that listen to the show, you can find the Discord now and always through my Instagram at least, and the Sketchbook Heroes one. I have them linked somewhere there. It says Discord for Heroes.
I think at least through the Sketchbook Heroes Instagram, I mean, that's always going to just stay there.
Yeah, I'm not going to remove it. So
and if you want to reach out to us, I mean, we're still going to be doing our thing.
Yeah.
My priority is now, as it has been for the last couple of months, the tattoos one. So it's tattoos by Rob, an underscore between each word. Follow that one if you want to keep up to date with whatever I'm doing, because that's where I post the stories, and if you want to see the kid and stuff, like that's.
And if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
Yeah, taking is too easy. That's the way it is, I guess.
And if you want to find me, it's at Ilias Patlis or Ilias Constantine on Instagram.
Cool.
And with that, my friends, it's time to turn the page. From us to you,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
So much. Fuck you so much.
Fuck you so much.
Yes,
all of y'all.
All of y'all.
All y'all.
Yeah. And up and skidoosh.